Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your boy, Derek Branch here. Same discussions on Strike 7 Sports. And today I'm just going to quickly go over what happened last night for the New Orleans Saints as they threw away another game against an opponent. This time, it was the Arizona Cardinals. You know, it looks like, the Saints are everybody's get-right game. Everybody's get-right game. Any team that's struggling, going through a funk, when they play the Saints, they can get right. And this is what happened. We saw it happen with the Cincinnati Bengals. Now it's the Arizona Cardinals. And, the game you could have won, but you shot yourself in the foot once again with the mistakes. He had a good impression, had an impressive drive, launching the bomb to Rashad Shaheed, 7-0. Arizona kicks a field goal. You go back down to the red zone. Andy Dalton throws the ball in the triple coverage, throws an interception. Second interception wasn't on Dalton. It was on Marquez Callaway, off his hands. Come on, you gotta pull the ball down, bro. I don't know why this dude consistently getting opportunities over guys like Rashad Shaheed. Ball's in his hand, can't come down with it, bobbles it, goes into the hands of an Arizona defender. I think they're running back for a touchdown. Second interception on Dalton. It was just third interception that's on Dalton. So all again, Jordan threw like 3 picks, and Arizona got, and that's how fast Arizona got back in the game and won it. Defense, missing tackles again. It's just a lot, man. It's like 2016 all over again. 2016, 2015. Offense look like the offense is up to par, despite a few things they need to work on, like featuring Rashad Shaheed a little more often. Takes him here, get him involved in the game outside of the first, second quarter. Let him put some more. Let Alvin Kamara get some more opportunities in the red zone. He hasn't scored a touchdown at all this season. That's crazy, man. Alvin Kamara is a red zone gift. It's just a lot, man. Then a lot of people, got on Dennis Allen for what he said in the interview at halftime about the quarterback not doing nothing to change it, just continue to fight. That made a lot of people mad, man. And Dennis Allen got to make some changes this year, man. He got to make some changes, if he's not fired, some wholesale changes, man. This team used to compete for championships, man. I remember around this time, the Saints used to go on these runs, 7, 8, 9 game winning streaks. Going to the holidays, you feel so good. You feel excited, because the Saints are, bound for the playoffs. All thing you have to worry about after that was just securing home field advantage. Securing home field advantage or just getting a playoff spot at home. Because the team was playoff bound. But now, you fight for playoff spots. You fight for spots with teams like in Arizona. Now that team holds a tiebreaker over you. You got to hope that they continue to lose games. Lose some games. Because they hold a tiebreaker over you because they beat you. That Bengals game really didn't affect them. But this Cardinals game, if they went out and you went out, they hold a tiebreaker over you for a playoff spot. And now you can be fighting with teams like a Dallas, San Francisco, possibly LA Rams. So here's what's at stake after this loss, man. After this loss, you got to go get this bye, right? But it's like a mini bye. You get the guys to rest up. Hopefully guys can come back like Lattimore, Jarvis Landry, Michael Thomas. Hopefully these guys can come back, be healthy enough to come back. Guys can rest up. But next you play the Raiders at home. You host the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Football. Then you got I believe you play the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road, and then you come back along to play the LA Rams. So by the time you need to beat the Raiders, man. You don't beat the Raiders, that's all she wrote for this year. I'm sorry. You gotta beat the Ravens. You gotta beat the Raiders. Beat Pittsburgh on the road. And the Rams, you gotta beat them as well. Go 5-5. You played the two California teams. One just got better yesterday with Christian McCaffrey. So between the two, you need to go 1-1. That'll be the next game. Then, if possible, and then the Rams need to be not the Rams, but the 49ers need to be the game that you lose. You can afford to lose 2 more games, in my opinion. 1 or 2 more games. 9-8. I don't know if 9-8 is going to cut it this year in the playoffs, man. I'm not sure. With this defense, the way it's playing, I don't know if it can sustain the stuff like last year, unless you turn some things around. And I'm not confident that it can do that. I'm really not, man. You just mistakes after mistakes. You know, we saw it yesterday. Missed tackles. Alontae Taylor, that's the only bright spot I can see right now. Alontae Taylor played pretty well. They got after Kyler Murray a little bit, forced a couple sacks. He didn't really run the ball a lot. He pretty much nickel and dime the Saints defense like Joe Burrow did, So that's, like I said in another video, teams are not throwing 50-yard bombs on the Saints defense. They're doing a lot of nickel and dime passes, short to intermediate throws. Because the Saints are struggling with that right now, especially with Lattimore out. I think at one point you had Justin Evans guarding, defending DeAndre Hopkins. So they got to clean this stuff up, man. And this bye week is like an opportunity for them to get things right. Because I believe taking my homer shades off, man. I'm not being a homer when I say this, man, but they could get on the winning streak, man. It's possible. Chances are short of them turning around, but it's possible. The Chiefs did it in 2015 under Alex Smith. Went 2-5 and rallied to win 9 straight games. Can the Saints do that? It's possible. Unlikely, but it's possible. Because the team is too talented not to be in the playoffs. You got some really good players on this team. It's the same team minus a few additions that almost made the playoffs last year with those with a depleted receiving corps. So they can do it. But it starts next week, man. You got to start winning games. You got to start stringing together a few wins, a couple of wins, man, to get back into contention. And you get back to 500. You got to beat the Rams, man. You got to beat the Rams. You got to beat the Steelers. You got to beat the Baltimore Ravens. You got to beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Right now, because your season is on the brink. It is. So there's that. So the Saints lose last night by a score of 42-34. Arizona Cardinals, they dropped to 2-5 overall. And playoff chances are slim, but they can make it. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. How you feel about the Saints make a chance to make the playoffs. Also, description box below. Check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content of the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.